give us some presentation on the issues in Asia about the transboundary air pollution. So I would like to introduce some activities to address the transboundary air pollution in Asia. We now actually have three major issues: ASEAN haze, and dust and sandstorm in East Asia, and Indo-Gangetic Plain haze. So we have really big issues, but without much progress to tackle these issues. So I think that we need to learn from the experience in Europe, and I want to get a very nice advice how to improve the issues in Asia. So this is one of the haze issues in the peatland fire and the smoke actually going about all over the region. So this is happening frequently in dry season in Southeast Asia. And one of the main activity to tackle transboundary the air pollution issues in ASEAN agreement on transboundary haze pollution. The agreement aims to prevent and monitor transboundary haze pollution as a result of land and forest fires, which should be mitigated through concerted national efforts and intensified regional international cooperation. This ASEAN haze agreement was originally signed by 10 ASEAN member states in 2002. So it was a long history, but not much progress so far. But there is a mechanism. So there is a mechanism. Under the conference of the parties, there are committee and ASEAN coordinating council, and there is a ASEAN specialized meteorological center. There is a working body. And they have two sub-regional arrangements. One is a technical working group for the southern part of the region, and the other one is a technical working group for the Mekong sub-region. They now establish air quality monitoring network in the ASEAN region. That is one of the main achievements. ASEAN member states agreed to share PM10 concentration data by submitting data to ASEAN specialized meteorological center to consolidate and disseminate through the website. And this figure shows the icon Air for ASEAN application, the program for air quality data dissemination through a smartphone and tablet PC. There is just sub-regional activities under the ASEAN haze agreement framework. This is one of the examples. This year in January, Myanmar, Thailand, Laos cooperation campaign to enhance knowledge and strengthen cooperation on open burning and fire control. This is one of the good cooperation. The other activities I want to introduce is thematic working group on air quality. Now I'm the chairing this group, and with the Thailand counterpart for the co-chairing. Thematic working group is some advisory body or some machinery to serve the regional forum for health and environment. There is a ministerial level framework. So there is and supported by the UNEP and the WHO. So that is one of the key framework in Asia about the health and environment. There are 7 thematic working group, and the air quality is one of the thematic working group. And the members are representative from the government. So this thematic working group officially represents the member countries. But also we have academia, civil society, institution as is a partner. We regularly made a policy brief to the regional framework for some plan of policy and some new scientific evidence. They are planned for in the next period. So that is a regular activity for us. Currently, we have 3 key agenda. The one is the expand air pollution and health indicators. We currently have 5 indicators. One is number of monitoring stations. The other, second one, the average concentration of air pollution monitoring. And the third one is number of deaths attributed to ambient air pollution. Fourth is annual trend of air pollution in major cities. The fifth is population using clean fuels for the household energy. So that is the first agenda. Second agenda is to enhance ground monitoring capacity for PM 2.5 air pollution. You can see the numbers of the monitoring, the ground monitoring for the country. Thailand, for example, 53, but Cambodia just 1. The South Korea 300, Japan 1,000. So there is a really different capacity. So that is a really urgent issue, how to enhance the capacity, particularly the ground monitoring capacity. The third one is to address transboundary air pollution for 3 major issues. So that is the key agenda the TWAQ have now. So one of our activities to increase the capacity, so because I think compared to Europe, our capacity is probably much lower. So we regularly have the workshop. This year, in March, we had health impact assessment workshop in Bangkok, and last week we have the workshop for the transboundary air pollution in Seoul. So that is one of the main activities. I said yesterday the approach we have, but I want to say again, the scientific evidence should be the first, because we don't have really much scientific evidence about the transboundary air pollution in our region. The second one is we should not blame each other. But particularly, we have China and India, it's a big countries. So if we blame them, actually nothing happened. So that is the important policy. Third one is, of course, capacity building, and the most important, the international collaboration is the key approach. For the research in transboundary air pollution, we still need a health effect research. How much actually the health, the effect affected by the transboundary air pollution. But most importantly, health impact assessment, the size of the impact is, should be the priority research area. And then intervention policy effective research and behavioral economic research also required. But the research should be multidisciplinary and multinational. So that is another challenging issue. As I said, the blaming is really bad for transboundary air issue. So we should take the policy of no blaming, but we need to collaborate each other. And also we need to consider sustainable development goals when we consider transboundary air pollution, particularly 17 partnership for the goals, 9 the industry, innovation, and infrastructure. 13 is crime action. So that is also we need to consider together the transboundary air pollution issue. Thank you very much.